Hello everybody, Rose here. So I have one final video tonight relating to Foodie Beauty and Nader. I've been looking on Twitter, been finding all kinds of information, and I want to put it all here in a video. So as I've said in the React videos that I did before this video, everybody looking at Nader and Chantal, they've only been looking at half the picture and only seeing Nader as the grifter. And as I've demonstrated in my reacts, it's not just Nader who's a grifter and conning people, it's also Chantal. She is as much a grifter as Nader, if not worse, because while he works just a few people at a time, she literally comes on YouTube and she grifts several thousand people at a time. So in the course of time that happened between the last React video and this video, as I said, I've been all over Twitter, finding some things of note and interest that prove that both of them are grifters, they are con artists, they are manipulating, they both lie, and I want to share those things with you guys. So let me just go ahead and share the screen so you guys can see what I see. And you can make up your own minds about what you see. So let's start with the first screenshot. So this is a screenshot underneath one of her live streams. A person named Jack Douglas says, "Why don't you spend that money on a real therapist?" Foodie Beauty replies with, "Buddy, I only have $38.67. Now, anybody who read Chantal's community post, she said she was getting a payday loan. So how in the world could she have $38.67 if she just got a payday loan? Unless she gave all the money to Nader. And tonight, when she was doing her live streams, she was eating quite a bit of food. She was ordering quite a bit of takeout. So Chantal, I have a question for you. How is it that you ordered all the takeout that you did tonight if you only had $38.67? I've ordered from Postmates before, and just a simple small order cost in the neighborhood of $25 to $30. So if you only had $38.67, how did you manage this? Answer: because you had much more on yourself than that. And I think the answer that you gave this person, that might have been a very subtle way to try to get money out of people by painting this picture that you didn't have very much money. So there you are with the grifting. Here's something else for y'all, and you'll find this of high interest. So this comment, I believe, was left under a video made by Troll Detective, an excellent channel. I featured Troll Detective's content in one of my videos and left a description and a link so you guys to find Troll Detective if you don't know about Troll Detective. So here's the comment. Cousin It posts, "When I was a mod for Nader under a different name, many months ago he would hold Zoom meetings for all his mods. During these meetings, he would cry and ask for money from us to help with his bogus defense against Chantal. Thank God I started to see through his scam and never gave him 1 cent. Once some of us mods started talking privately and figured out he was scamming us and others because 1 + 1 wasn't adding up to 2, or we dared to question him, he and his most loyal mods, including Dee Dee, would attack you verbally and try to get the other mods to go against you with threats of doxing or exposing you. When I asked Nader if his PayPal account had his name on it, he replied, 'I don't know.' I asked, 'How do you not know?' and figured out 100% that he was running a scam, and I dared to question him or call out his loyal bitches. I was blocked from his channel and his bullshit mod squad that night. I hope he, Dee Dee, and Chantal all go down in flames. They are all involved in this whole scam, and it's disgusting that YouTube allows these scammers on this platform. Great video, Troll Detective." So Cousin It, thank you very much for leaving that comment because you gave a lot of information in it, and it does make sense. Although anybody thinking back to the whole debacle of the legal case, it's pretty much been revealed there was no case. Chantal never pressed charges. But I do remember Nader talking about that he needed $12,000 for a lawyer, which, as it turns out, he didn't need because there was no case. So while Chantal was on her channel, running her grift on people, dangling the carrot that she had pressed charges on Nader, giving people the false hope that Nader would soon be out of the picture, possibly be going to jail, which is something that everybody's been waiting for. They've been waiting for Nader to be out of the picture completely and for everything to go back to normal. And of course, this court case wouldn't happen for a few months. So that would mean Chantal had plenty of time to grift people of money for 3 months until they figured it out. But on his side, Nader was grifting people in a different way. So they both were doing different kinds of grifts. He was doing a grift for this lawyer that he said he needed. And Chantal was grifting her audience by saying, oh, he's out of the picture. And people were getting false hope that they would soon be getting edited content and they would have their queen all to themselves. They were both running the scam. And they kept it up for a very long time and they made a lot of money. What's interesting about Cousin It's comment, something that happened tonight. So one of Chantal's ex-VIBs, Austin Beezer, he made a video on his channel, which he later deleted. Austin seems to have a problem with leaving stuff up. He'll make a video and then quickly dirty delete. He made a video attacking Kaya Simmons' life, saying that he got doxxed, and he was essentially pointing the finger at Kaya. Now, I know Kaya, and I've been in her chats, and I know for a fact she is not about that doxing life. If anybody posts anything that looks like something personal in her chat, she will immediately shut that person down, have the message removed, and tell people not to do that. So I know that if any doxing occurred with Austin, it definitely did not come from her end. I say that with full confidence. But isn't it funny that Austin was one of Chantal's Beezers, and he was alleging that somebody doxed him. And here's this comment from one of Nader's ex-mods saying that if you were one of his mods, you were going to get doxed. And here's Austin claiming that he got doxed. If he got doxed, I feel it wasn't from Kaya or any reactor. It probably came from Chantal. If she had his phone number, if she had his personal information, it definitely came from Chantal's side of the fence, not from the reactors. So here's another screenshot. This came from Nader's chat. Chantal was making comments in Nader's chat. So she has full access to his chat. He hasn't blocked her. And she's going off about Nader and Didi being at the Ferris wheel. So as much as Nader says he hates Chantal, and he's claimed that she's blocked from his chat, look at this. She's part of the chat and she's going off. So how much does he hate her really if he's allowing her access to his chat? Last screenshot. Not going to read the first part. This has to do with the panel she did for RSN. This is from Kiwi Farms. And they're saying the only slightly interesting part was when she called the Gatineau police to get a status update, and the officer mentioned that she came in on March the 24th to retract her statement. The same day, she dropped the pretension of portraying characters on the Beezer show while she's lost her channel and filmed Cuba shopping and the Walmart Scooty Puff stream shopping in public for Cuba Bees. So this particular day she was doing all these live streams, and it's the same day that she went to the police station. The dates just are not adding up. Now, something else of note that I want to show you. All right, so what we're looking at here is Twitter. And this is a video that was put together by my good friend, EERIE Pepperoni. I'm going to leave a link for the video in the description for anyone who wants to check out EERIE's channel. She's got an amazing channel, very funny, very informative. She's working on a lot of different things. I'm not going to say what, but one of the things that she's creating, I will react to. It's just going to take time for her to put together, and it relates to Chantal and her lies. So this has to do with the phone call that was made during the RSN stream. And in this particular video, EERIE does a side-by-side between Dee Dee's voice and the alleged officer that Chantal spoke to. This officer that Chantal called at 10 o'clock at night, and despite the fact it's Sunday and it's 10 o'clock at night, she immediately got through, no waiting, and she talked to somebody. So here is the video that EERIE put together, and pay attention to the voice comparison to see what you guys think. Let me get past this. Okay, we're going to get past this part here. All right, let's start from here.
My phone number by heart to try and contact me because it happened so fast. The police didn't even want to divulge any information. They brought him to the station and just said they will give him more information once he's there.
This is Vegas Police. Can I help you?
Hi, yes. If I give you my case number, would you be able to look up the status of it?
The address of the event?
No, if I give you like my case number, I just wanted to know if you could give me the status,
really bad.
the status of the case, like if it's been dropped or what the case. Please.
Well, there's not lots that I can tell because it's confidential, but I'll look at it. What is?
That was Dee Dee's voice. That was Dee Dee talking. Because before this phone call was made, Chantal left the room, and everybody thought she was telling Pete to not pick up the phone, perhaps, not answer the phone. But it would seem that she was calling Dee Dee to help her with this, because a lot of people have been calling Chantal out for that fake letter, because it was a fake. It was an absolute fake. You could tell by looking at it, it was fake. Everybody's been grilling her about that. A lot of evidence has come forward, you know, picking the letter apart to show that it was fake. And here she is trying to once again prove the whole thing was real when it wasn't real. I don't think she ever had a case. I think it was made up. And she herself, in her live stream tonight, said that a lot of the DVSA claims were exaggerated. So what are you going to believe? But here's the rest of the phone call. Now listen carefully to the voices.
The police didn't even want to divulge any information.
This is Vegas Police. Can I help you?
The police didn't even want to divulge any information.
This is Vegas Police. Can I help you?
So that's the video from EERIE Pepperoni. I think we can all agree. We know who that is. We know who she called. So does anybody have any doubt that Chantal and Nader are both grifters and they have their accomplices? You know, Pete's, Chantal has Pete's for an accomplice, someone that will go along with what she's doing, cover for her when she needs, stay silent on what's going on, make up lies if he needs to. And Dee Dee's the same way for Nader. Is there any doubt now? They're all in it together. They are absolutely all in it together. Chantal has gone on record as saying that she wants her own reality show. But because of the way she is, she would never be able to sign up for a real reality show because that would mean she can't make the rules. So she made her own version on YouTube where she can work when she wants, she can make 100% of the money, she can control the narrative, she can control the plots, and she could periodically bring in other people to spice things up and add drama. She brought drama on her channel, and then she decided to expand by having Nader have his channel so she can make drama over there. And she expanded the actors list. She started off with herself and Pete's. She brought in Nader, then Dee Dee, then other people in an effort to keep the whole Chantal show going. People come and go, but the main actors stay to add their drama. It's all a scam. It's all one gigantic scam. They're all in it together. They're all scammers and grifters. And they do it for the sake of money. And they will exploit any subject, no matter how dark, no matter how disturbing, no matter how triggering, for the sake of profit. And Chantal will never admit to anything that's truthful. She'll keep this lie going as long as it means more profit in her pocket and Nader's pocket. So, now that you've seen everything that I have to show you, what do you guys think? What are your thoughts, feelings, and opinions? Is it any coincidence that one of Nader's ex-mods is coming forward and saying that he was trying to run a scam on them, and anybody that went against it, they were threatened with being doxxed? And isn't it funny that one of Chantal's ex-beezers, now they're saying that they're being doxxed? And by the way, Austin, like I said, it wasn't Kaya that did it. More than likely, it was Chantal herself or somebody connected to her, because everyone knows Chantal's very vindictive. She's very spiteful. Nobody leaves Chantal until she lets you go. She's all about control. She's all about manipulation. We reaction channels are not about that doxing life, but Chantal is. And so is Nader. And the proof of that is in the many live streams where they talked about people that once supported them. They've given real names. They've shown people's names. That's how they play. Anyway, that's all I want to say in this video. Hope this video finds you all well. Thanks for watching, and I hope to hear from you. Take care.